Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think, and I hope I'm online. So this is the reading for the 20th of March, 2021, which is the first day of spring. Here where I live, the spring will begin precisely on 38 minutes past 9 a.m. So in the morning, spring will come. Let's see, what's the energy for this day? When the sun enters the sign of Aries. What kind of day it's going to be? What energy is the most important this day? 20th of March, 2021. So the main energy is here. What to do with this energy? What to do with this day? What's recommended for us? What's the best path to follow? Where to invest energy, time, and resources? And the opposite of this. What not to do? Where not to invest? What not to follow? What is not recommended for us? Saturday, the 20th of March, 2021. Great. So, the energy of the day. Oh, 10 of Swords, ruin. Look at this. Looks quite hideous. 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's a notorious card, isn't it? But I like 10 of Swords, actually. I think this is the life test that you are to pass, whether you like it or not. People usually don't like it. People usually don't like endings in general. And this is ending, definitely. But you don't want to stay in this situation anymore. That's why 10 of Swords is a liberating card. I think every 10 is kind of liberating because it marks the finish line. It marks the place where something needs to resolve in order to be full of life. But some 10s are pleasant, like 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Cups. And hence, they may make us want to stay there and make this energy stagnant. With 10 of Swords, you don't want to stay there. You just want it to pass. You just want to admit it and say, okay, let's begin anew. Let's move from here. So this is a great time to end something, finish something, and move on, really move on. This may also be this comforting feeling with 10 of Swords that if I passed this, if I endured this, then I can endure everything. That's why in one of my decks, this card is titled, This is Fine. So everything is fine. Don't be afraid of 10 of Swords. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do, admit that something doesn't work, that you don't want to be in this situation anymore. So that's what's going to be strong tomorrow. What to do with it? 7 of Swords. It's called futility. So we have 2 cards of Swords for the day. And let's see the second card. Another sword. Look at this. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's like it's asking you to dive a little deeper into this 10 of Swords energy. What I said, this notion of ending, Ace of Swords is in a position what is not recommended. So perhaps we need to stay in this world of of lost hopes, perhaps, or lost energy a little longer. Because Ace of Swords suggests that you should start something anew, that there's a new idea coming and it's decisive and winning and you can just move on. But it's in a position of what's not recommended. So you don't want to enter the new energy immediately. You need to delve, you need to cope with something, with the futility of something. Perhaps there is need to understand, to deeply understand the pattern of thinking that brought you to this place. Perhaps it is a beautiful day and wonderful day to really X-ray through some mischievous, destructive patterns of thinking that on the surface seem to be very rational and very smart, because Seven of Swords is a smart card, you know. This is having something that is good and trying to replace it with something that is better than this, which in most cases is a lost cause. We have a proverb in my language that the better is the enemy of the good. And I feel this vibe here. Don't try to do this. Focus on what kind of thinking, what kind of trick brought you to the place of Ten of Swords, to the place where you cannot move any longer in this direction, to the place where you have to admit that, okay, it doesn't work. What kind of cunning thinking brought you to this? Because it may have all the surface of rational and precise and smart thinking. Something doesn't stick here. Something is, I cannot find the word. Yeah, but it's better than good. And in fact, it kills the good within the cause, you know? I like the depiction of Seven of Swords in Thoth decks. We have Six of Swords, which are very precise and scientific and harmonious. And then you add another, and it really creates a disturbance in what was once harmonious. So focus on what is the seventh sword? What is this expecting to perfect something what already is perfect? What is it in your life? And focus on this and be with this for a moment. And don't jump into conclusions, I would say. Yeah, be smart, but do not escape. There's this notion of escapism in daily readings for some time now, I feel. Also, don't escape from difficult thoughts and difficult conclusions. Sometimes they need to sink in. Let them do this, okay? So I would say a challenging day, but also probably very interesting conclusions may come. There may be some kind of revelation on a thought level for you. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I hope I see you tomorrow in a reading for Sunday. Until then, bye-bye.